Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. On Sunday, then on Sunday. Now the starting group for the visitor. They've got Mr. Fundamentals. T is out there with Bottoms. Then it's Silk, and it's Howard in at the point. And for Memphis, Q out there with Prez. Then it's Ellis. Then it's D, and it's the waiter in at center. Chris, a lot of expectations, high expectations when you're the #1 overall pick in the draft. You know it well.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, it's something that I wanted. Derek Coleman was from Detroit, and 2 years earlier, he was the #1 pick, and I'd always been a fan of his, so I felt like he was passing the baton, and I had to kind of do what he did. And then Shaquille O'Neal was Rookie of the Year before myself and the #1 pick. And so for me, I looked at it as, a pretty big weight, but the honor was more than the weight, and I was honored to be picked #1, and I relished in that, and I had great teammates that allowed me to flourish in that role.
Great defense that time from Ellis. And Zorelis will bring it up for Memphis.
Yeah, and they took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Pass to Howard. It's rebounded by Memphis. Ellis, the pass to the weight. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
T banked in off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Memphis shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game, and he makes the first. Both free throws good from Ellis. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Howard against Ellis. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Silk passes to T. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Howard. Launches a 3. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. Ellis finds Prez. And finish off by Prez.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. 17 points for him last game again. For 3. Passes to Howard. Here's the 3. He can't get it to go. And it's Memphis the other way.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Staying with your game plan is so important, especially when you are away from your home arena.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals following the score by Memphis. And the call will be against D. That is his first foul of the game. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Howard trying to free himself up. And that one, good.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
Ellis, the pass to Prez from 8. And finish off by Prez.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
And Kevin, this is why his teammates respect him. The hustle, the energy. Gotta love it.
T, the pass to Howard. Makes it off the glass.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
Memphis leading by 6. Ellis outside. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, very aggressive. I mean, he takes on the challenge with no hesitation.
Here's Silk, and it's blocked, and it ends up out of bounds, and they retain possession. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
And finish off by Prez.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, Greg, they've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just in total control so far.
Ellis against Howard. And there's the pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Pass to Bailey. Puts one up from 19. They get it back. Here's T. The shot comes out. Memphis leading by 10. Memphis moving it around. Here's the waiter. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Ellis has got 6 assists here tonight.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Outside Howard. Unable to get that one. And it's Memphis the other way. Ellis the pass to Q. Here's Prez. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Chris, of the guys you went against and played against, who would have benefited from today's style of play the most?
Oh, man, I got a few names. Billy Owens. Billy Owens, to me, was a guy like a Kevin Durant. He couldn't shoot like that, but he did everything on the floor for us there in Golden State. And I think in today, an open game for him where he could get going, oh, man, that would just be incredible. I also think of a guy like Detlef Shrimp. He could post up, he could pop and pick, he could shoot the ball deep, he could shoot off the dribble, finish on the break, whatever you wanted, he could give it to you that way. And I think for both guys, that size, that sweet spot, 6'7", 6'8", but played like a little bit of a guard. Those.
Oh, what a beautiful point!
Intensity, did you see that? Great. Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. They've decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
Elliott against Harris. Lets it go from 11. Johnson. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's the waiter. He's guarded by Johnson. They get the rebound. Prez with the bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
G dishes to Johnson. Passes it to Silk. Here is Elliott. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Howard. No good off the back of the rim.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit.
Jeffries, good.
You know, it's going to be tough to win when you give the other team 2nd and 3rd opportunities to score the ball.
Here's Howard. It's rebounded by Memphis. Prez has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's Harris off the drive. Ellis the pass to Prez. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Ellis has got his 8th assist in the game.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Howard against Harris. Howard the pass to Silk. Off target from outside. Memphis leading by 18. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Ellis has got 7 points.
They're off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets. Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Poor rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Some changes for Memphis. The mayor is checked in for the waiter. And Thomas subbed in for Perez. .121 left in the first quarter. Here's Elliott. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
54 seconds left here in the first quarter. He dishes it to Morrow. Kicks to Johnson. 6 to shoot. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
That's not who they want guarding him. I mean, the size mismatch is just too big. All he has to do is just keep attacking the rim.
Ellis finds Harris. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Ellis has got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Thunder. Johnson left side. Here's Thunder. He's guarded by Thomas. Thunder. The pass to Silk. Here is Elliott. And that one released in time, but no good. And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. Memphis out in front, opening up a huge gap. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. The eraser is out there with Silk, and it's Thunder, then it's Johnson, and it's Elliott in at the point guard position. Pass to the main. Down low. Here's Thomas. Pass to the main. And taken away by Johnson. And they're on the break. And here we go. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, terrific plays right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
D, he's checked in for Ellis. And that one misses. Chris, at that free throw line, there's a lot of chirping, isn't there, among the players around the lane. It just seems like their mouths are always moving. A lot of chirping.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, for the ones that aren't stuck in there and are tired, they're talking to each other. It's the only real break in action. And there's times, too, you get to see what has happened through the plays before, so you get to bust the guy up on some jokes or just flat out talking trash. And sometimes guys are saying, I hate to tell you this, but sometimes the guys are going, man, listen, I'm so tired. He's going to make this free throw. Don't push me too hard. I got to get rest for a couple seconds.
They say that, huh?
Oh, yeah. Especially to the guys. I remember saying that to Ben Wallace one time. He was my rookie, and I was like, listen, man, you know Legs is going to make this free throw, man. Come on, don't push me all the way into the basket. You'd have a good
What was the
night.
response?
He pushed me into the basket.
Mr. Fundamentals passes to Morrow. Here's Bailey. There's the pass to Thunder. The offensive rebound. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And the first one drops.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
T's checked in for Johnson. Here's Jeffries. Off target at the rim. Gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. To the paint. Here's Morrow. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, tampering is a touchy subject, but it's a word we're hearing more often. Teams want to retain their star players, but they know that there's always talk during a season. Now, teams can only express interest in a player when he hits free agency. But players can talk amongst each other freely all season. Star players like LeBron James are tied into their front offices. And some people wonder if there's much of a difference between what the player says and what his team is thinking. Kevin?
Good point, David. Thank you. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Ball's knocked loose, and it's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Q, he's checked in for Memphis. Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range, that shot misses. And Memphis the other way now. Passes it to Q. On baseline, J. It's the rebound, but they recover it. Now the pass to D. Here's Q. Missed it, even after all those chances. Bailey passes to Morrow. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
And it's Harris off the drive. The Mayor. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Here's Bailey. Drills it from outside. Bailey's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Oh, he can be sneaky good from deep sometimes. I mean, when he gets clean looks, he's got the ability to do some damage out there.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Yeah, the defender just couldn't quite close the gap all the way. He got burned for it.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Some changes for Memphis. The waiters checked in for the Mayor. Prez comes in for Thomas. And it's Ellis in for Harris. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Pass to Bailey. Inside. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right. They needed that. And I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Here's the waiter. Converts on the jumper for the easy 2. The waiter's got 8.
And that's why you never stop working in the paint at either end of the floor.
Howard, the pass to T. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. It's rebounded by Memphis. The Waiters got 11 rebounds in the game. For 3, Ellis. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ellis. Gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He's guarded by Ellis. Such a wide open look. That's 7 points for Howard.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
2 points. That one goes.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Yeah, it's getting to him, GA. I mean, the lack of communication, the lack of trust,
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. Pass to T. Now, here's Howard. Defense is right there. Oh, and here we go. Ellis has got it. The fast break chance. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Howard, the pass to Morrow. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Chris, over the last 40 years, a steady decline in offensive rebounds. Largely due, I'm guessing, to the concern with transition defense, right?
Definitely, and let's give respect to the offensive rebounding that it should have. Whenever you had guys like Rodman, Popeye Jones, guys that used to just have nightmares about because they were such great rebounders, Ben Wallace. Well, now it's a little bit different because those guys were playing the 4 position, right? So now at the 4 position, you have to get back on defense because if you're not, guys are shooting threes from Curry land in the 4 position because the game has evolved. And so now it is better to get back in transition than trying to get an extra possession for your team. You still want to attack the glass. You just want to make sure you know who's in the game at that time because now you have guys leaking out, getting a quick shot on that other end.
Yeah, and his shot selection iffy at best tonight. A lot of forced, contested shots this game. He'll be lucky if he just gets a talking to here instead of a ticket to the bench.
They get a hand on it. Stolen by Ellis. Here's Jeffries. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
To stop the run, and he hits the jump shot. Howard's got 5 points in the quarter. 1:39 left in the first half of the game. They double team Ellis. Goes up the baseline. Jeffries can't get it to go. Gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter. Well above the 50% mark from the field. Here's Silk. Just 5 on the clock. No good with the wing jumper.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
And 1:01 left to play here in the second quarter. Puts it up from 15. The shot will not fall. Memphis with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
For Memphis, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Johnson right side. Back to Howard. 5 on the clock. But 3. That shot off.
You know what a kind of competitor he is? I know he's upset with his performance and with the score.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Howard with the steal. He's all alone. Lays it in off the breakaway. Howard's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
I mean, it all starts on the defensive end. When you're active and willing to gamble a little bit, the payoff can be big.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
Yeah, he's just not giving the ball up. He's passing with a purpose, and it's leading to scores.
And
now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good checking out Memphis. Kenny, some perspective, please.
Well, they knocked the wind out of the defense in transition, converting fast break baskets in volume. It's a...
And that...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Prez in this game, he's been everywhere.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Yeah, you must try to match his energy level first and foremost. But right now, he's just out hustling guys to the ball.
We've got Prez. G out there with Harris. Then it's Q, and it's the waiter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And Memphis making a change here. Ellis is checked in. At the elbow, Prez. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's the waiter. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
Here's Howard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. And he's good on the second. And here is Ellis. To the middle. Here's the waiter. And he banks in the layup. The waiter's got 16 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Howard, and it's blocked. And it's Memphis on the break. Prez with the bucket. Prez has got 19 points.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Yeah, because it's so hard to prevent transition scores. Whenever you get an opportunity to get out and run, you take it.
Count it, good. 14 points for Howard.
Great work to find the space to get off the open jumper. He's going to work hard for those.
Passes it to D. He tries for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. The pass to Howard. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Silk. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's D. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
T, the pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Got a piece of it to the left wing. Here's Silk. No good on the 3.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Prez, no good. Gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Silk passes to Howard. Fires the 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Howard's got 6 in the quarter.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
Yeah, he may just have to put a little more arc under that. But either way, it's a tough shot.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Mr. Fundamentals passes to T. It's Howard with the drive. Basket counts. Howard's got 19 points.
And that's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
D. Again, Memphis. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And the call will be against D. That'll be his second foul of the game. Some changes for Memphis. The mayor comes in for the waiter, and Thomas subbed in for Q. Thunder passes to Johnson. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Clock at 6. Now here's Johnson. Not a lot of room. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Some changes for Memphis. Jeffries is checked in, and Harris subbed in for Ellis. Now here is Harris. He's guarded closely. Passes it to the main. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. The quick look, no good that time. For Memphis, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Harris passes to the main. Out to Harris. Takes a 3. And another miss by Memphis. Being just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. And they pick up 2. 6 points for T. And for Memphis, they're shooting an outstanding 55% from the field since the half. You know, their execution has been on point. And good that time.
This quarter expending tremendous energy at the offensive end. And he's not slowing down. He's still calling for it.
Here's Thunder. He's guarded by Thomas. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And along with the association, we've seen the growth of the G League, the WNBA, the 2K League. Chris, which of those have you followed the most?
Well, first let me say I should have been drafted by the 2K League because I'm really nice. Matter of fact, anybody listening to the sound of my voice, I will beat you in the game that I'm talking on right now. But secondly,
I know you will.
I love the WNBA, from Lisa Leslie to Cheryl Swoops to my girl Candace Parker. Are you kidding me? The skill set of these ladies, oh, they have game. And I can't say I follow one the most because even the G League and their all-star game I follow. Right now it's a great time for hoops, and all 3 of these leagues I'm in.
Back to Johnson. Clock is at 3. Reverses. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Johnson's got 8 points.
He's been fantastic, but he can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
And the pass to the main. He kicks it to Jeffries. Over G. Jeffries can't get it to go. Gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. And the layup's good off the glass.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Thomas passes to the main. 7-foot shot. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Stolen away. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Thomas gets the bucket.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Being 40% from the field. Mr. Fundamentals passes to T. Here is Elliott. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. It's hauled in by Thomas. Thomas got his 5th rebound right now in the game. D passes to Thomas. Here's Jeffries. It's good from long range. Jeffries got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Pass to T. We've got 1:28 left in the third. Bucket is good. Thunder's got his second bucket tonight. Here's Harris. Out to the right wing. Jeffries can't get it to go. Gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. To the inside, Johnson, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Defends the shot and grabs the rebound. About as big an impact as you can have on a possession.
Elliott passes to Johnson. It's hauled in by Thomas. And for Memphis, they're shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. Count it. 14 points for D.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
47% from the field in the third. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Johnson kicks to G. Passes to Mr. Fundamentals. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Here's T. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. T's got 5 points now this quarter.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times. In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
And so it's Memphis out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Right back after this break. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's the doctor. The eraser is out there with Johnson. Then it's Thunder. Then it's Elliott. And it's the doctor in at the 2. Here's Elliott. The pass to the doctor. Just 5 to shoot. With the G League growing by leaps and bounds, one is now being brought to Mexico City, Chris.
I mean, first of all, let's go back to last season. Did you see how crazy those fans were in Jurassic Park in Toronto?
Yeah, they love it.
Can you imagine Mexico? Oh, my
They'll
God.
love it.
This
You
would
better
be
believe
great.
it.
Mexico City, yeah. Let's bring everyone in, all the fans in. And what I really love is that it's for the home fan base. So when I think of the Toronto Raptors, I think about the city of Toronto. I think about Canada and how it's theirs. And even though we're one league, that team is theirs, and they take that pride on, and it just brings so much more excitement. Can you imagine all the people in Mexico City being excited for their team? Oh, I want to be at one of the first games when that happens because I know the crowd is going to be sick. It's going to be crazy. I want to be there.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to the doctor. Doesn't go that time. And it's Memphis the other way. Here's Prez, and finish off by Prez.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. The doctor passes to Elliott. Knocks it loose. 3-on-3. Here's Ellis. Second shot opportunity. No good that time. Johnson with the defensive effort. Here's Thunder. Out to the wing. See, Webb, the NBA always trying to improve every aspect of the game, and that includes officiating.
Yeah, and it should include officiating, one of the most important parts of the game and one of the toughest jobs within the business of basketball. I mean, these guys are making calls on the fly without the advantage of the camera at home that we have watching through the screen, or without the advantage of slow motion technology. So first of all, kudos to the refs that go out and give it their best every day. We have the best refs in any of sports, I believe, and we still need to improve on that. The league recognizes that, and I love the fact that everybody's doing it together.
6 to shoot. Here's Elliott. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The first free throw is good. Some changes for Memphis. Dandridge, he's checked in for the waiter. Hardaway comes in for Q, and lights out subbed in for Ellis. For Memphis, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Pulls it up. Memphis the rebound. Here's Prez. He hits it from 9. Prez has got 4 this quarter.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Oh, that's just the mentality you have to have. Not wanting to give the opposition any hope of clawing back into this.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Oh, that'll make any coach happy. Aggressive defense, then changing ends quickly.
The doctor passes to Elliott. And he uses the glass on the layup.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Right away, that's a two-pointer. Passes it to Buckles. Second chance shot. Rebounded by Bailey. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Thunder passes to Elliott. Count that one.
Oh, you get it inside like this, you're going to get a high percentage shot almost every time.
For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Feeds it to Prez. And finish off by Prez.
And he had more than enough room there for one of those trademark slams that he's become noted for.
And Greg, don't you think once he got that space, you just knew it was going to happen?
So did the defense.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, come on now. What defense? Nobody was willing to get in his way.
For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Chris, I read this the other day, the NBA announcing the development of the BAL, the Basketball African League. They feel there's a lot of untapped potential there. I would tend to agree.
I'm so excited. I already put my name in the hat to go out there and work with and help develop these kids. Oh, yeah, I'm excited. I mean, just think about this. You want to know what type of talent is out there? Let's just start with the King. Then we go to Mutombo, Embiid. He's from Cameroon. How about Antetokounmpo, who has Nigerian parents? I mean, we can keep on going. How about Ibaka help find Siakam? Oh, my goodness.
Yes.
There's some talent out there, baby. And, yes, I'm excited for the BAL, the Basketball African League. Africa, stand up, baby.
The waiters checked in for Dandridge. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
Story of that game right here. One sloppy play after another.
And so it's Memphis with it. Lights out, passes to Prez. Here's the waiter. Rebounded by Bailey. Bailey's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Thunder. Puts it up from 12. It's rebounded by Memphis. The waiter's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Hardaway finds Prez. Memphis moving it around. Yes, that goes in. That's now 22 points for the waiter.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Bailey passes to Morrow. Here's Thunder. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's lights out. And rebounds again. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
The doctor passes to Thunder. And the NBA is seeming to be at the crossroads of sports and fashion and crisp music. Do you think it's always been this interwoven?
Oh, Kevin, please. You see the outfits they're wearing now? Now I got to be like the old fuddy-duddy, the old guy. Oh, my goodness. Guys are basically coming into the game like, did you turn on the lights before you got dressed in your closet? I mean, I know it's fashion. I'm not speaking about any one guy, but wow. I'm telling you, they've taken fashion to another level. And even though I joke about it, it's always fun anticipating what type of outfit I'm going to see guys walk in. Especially, I mean, come on. I love their games, and then I look and I say, wow. They have to be confident on the court because they wore that to the game. They're confident in life all around.
Overall, right. And for Memphis, their shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? The waiter passes to Hardaway. Here's the waiter. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. The waiter's got 28.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah, horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
The pass to the doctor. Here's Morrow. Pass to Kane. 5 to shoot. Here's the doctor. It's rebounded by Memphis.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Memphis.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for the waiter.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with the fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
It doesn't take much to impact his shot. I mean, even in point-blank range.
Here's lights out, and it's in there.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Oh, Greg, that's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Bailey misses. Well, this one is winding down now. Memphis can watch the clock run out. Comes up empty down low. And it's Buckets with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Substitution on the court.
Nine seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Thunder. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.